Hi, I'm Wendy, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to acknowledge and address concerns from audience members when you're delivering a presentation. So you could be faced with a very challenging audience member, and it can happen, it often does. It's important to approach the situation with empathy, with understanding, and a willingness to try to see and understand their perspectives as well. So I'm going to give you a few tips, a few strategies to help you do that. The first thing with anything in communication is active listening. If you're not listening, you're not going to pick up on things, and it's going to be very difficult to try to understand their perspective and address their concerns. So actively listen without interrupting. Give them the space, give them the time. Demonstrate that you are attentive and that you are genuinely interested in trying to understand their point of view. You're not saying that you necessarily are agreeing with them, that you're going to go along with what they have to say, but that you are at the very least, as a minimum, you are willing to listen and try to understand where they're coming from. Use non-verbal cues. Your body language is so important. I say this all the time. It speaks louder than your words, basically. So nodding, using appropriate eye contact are all little sort of methods that show that you are engaged and that you are listening and that you are, you're opening your mind to what the person is saying. Empathize. So that doesn't mean to agree, but it means to try to put yourself in the shoes of the other person. So express some empathy by acknowledging the person's feelings or even their presence. So you can say something like, look, I understand this is an important issue for you and I appreciate your perspective. I'm willing to hear you out and to listen to this. Demonstrating empathy can help create a real connection, and it can help de-escalate any escalating situations. It shows that you have some respect for the person in front of you, that it's not that you're saying you agree with what they have to say, but you are respecting their right to express their opinion. Now, what you can do as you're listening and when it's time for you to speak, you can then reframe and clarify. So rephrase their concern, their issue in your own words to ensure that you have accurately understood what they're trying to convey. So this not only clarifies any potential misunderstandings, but it also communicates that you are actively listening, that you're actively processing their input. After reframing, it provides some additional context or clarification if necessary. So this will help you address the concern in a much more comprehensive way. Offer solutions or some sort of compromise. As I said, you don't have to be a yes person. You don't have to agree or feel obligated to agree. If appropriate, you can offer some practical solutions. You can take a step in their direction towards them as some sort of compromise that would address their concerns. So that shows, in fact, that you are a proactive person in looking for resolutions and solutions to issues, and that you are open to working collaboratively with them. It's not, one person walking all over the other and one person winning the argument as such, but that you can possibly meet in the middle somewhere. Be flexible and be willing to adapt and to tweak your approach a little bit if necessary, if it means trying to create a much more positive and constructive atmosphere. You could redirect the focus if necessary. If the conversation is really going off in a very negative and damaging area and going completely off track, then you need to try to politely steer the conversation back to the main topic. So emphasize the importance of maintaining a very focused and productive dialogue. Redirecting that allows you some time as well. It buys you a little bit of time, and it helps you feel a little bit more calm, composed, and in control of the situation, and helps you manage the situation as well. And it doesn't just dismiss the audience's viewpoint out of hand. or outright. So look, remember, addressing these concerns is an opportunity for you to showcase your skills, to showcase your professionalism and a commitment to open and transparent communication. By acknowledging and then very thoughtfully responding to an audience member's input and their questions and their concerns, you demonstrate, some respect. You demonstrate a respect for diverse perspectives, and I think you contribute to a much more positive and more inclusive environment. Good luck with that.